Let's everybody partner up.
Coach, I don't need a partner. I've got a girlfriend.
Wonderful.
Actually, I got two.
No, you don't.
It's the same girl. She just changes her hair.
And she knows how to get around.
So what? Why can't she have boyfriends? I've got two girlfriends.
No, you don't.
They're best friends. They live in a group home.
Yeah, I'm Craig. This is Cody.
Okay, we're going to do a simple ball handling exercise.
My girlfriend loves those.
Can you just forget your girlfriend for a minute? You can play with her later.
We don't play. We have sex. I go to her place, and we do it. All the sex moves. Check out these handles. Da 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 da.
Ah, now that's some musical basketball right there.
Rockin'.
You good?
What's his story?
Craig, he works in a vocational school. He's a welder. He's such a good welder that the new students just hang out and watch him work. He calls them his groupies.
Game day! I thought I told you to wear blue.
I look better in red.
Yeah, but it is a home game, and home games, we wear blue.
My girlfriend is here, and she likes me in red.
I'm sure your girlfriend would like you just as much in blue. She said, oh my God, look how handsome Craig looks in blue.
She isn't that corny, man. She's into nasty stuff.
Yes, she is.
Hey.
Hold it. Where's Benny?
He had to work. He texted me.
Again?
Yep. Johnny, come back here with us.
He can't hear you. He's got his headphones on.
I'll get his attention.
Oh, no, no!
What happens if we miss the game?
No, no, no. That is not happening.
Welcome to Meet the Biz. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, we've got, I know there's Shannon, she's dancing. We have got somebody who I've actually been wanting to have on Meet the Biz for, gosh, over a year now. And we have finally got him. He is an actor who has been on Weeds, The Secret Life of Dorks, Champions, that wonderful movie, Code Black. I tell you, he's here today. We're going to bring him on in. Matthew Vonderay. Hey! How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me here.
Oh my gosh, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I have to send a message to you from a dear mutual friend of ours who loves you so much, and she wanted to be here today, but she couldn't make it. She said, oh my God, I so want to be there. The one, the only Mary Rings.
Mary Rings?
Yeah.
I'm going to see her tonight.
You're going to see her tonight? You know, she told me that you have been with her since you were 7.
That's true. Yeah.
So, born to act players, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, David, sir.
I tell you, sir, born to act players is a blessing, isn't it?
She's very nice to everyone, and I'm lucky to be I'm lucky to be in her class.
Well, I mean, my gosh, I mean, I mean, I'm sort of a loss of words, because the people that she has in her group, and it's, of course, it is a class, but it's also this group of actors who are so amazing. And look where what you've done is wonderful. Have you always wanted to be in the entertainment industry?
Actually, I wanted to be in it because ever since I was in Mary's class,
Yeah.
and watching other people, all the different actors, actresses, all the people there, I just knew that this was my calling.
Really? So was it actually, so when you got into Mary's class, that's when it started sparking for you?
Yes, just after it.
Very cool. Very cool. So what was your now I read this though. I heard you were classically trained.
Yes, yes. So I started when I was 7
Right.
in Mary Rams's Thursday class.
Wow.
But then recently I was just in I forget, I was in an improv class called LA Connections.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're great.
Yeah, but they shut down. Not enough people wanted to join.
Okay.
Sad.
Are
But
you are you thinking of getting into another improv class somewhere?
yes, I'm already in another class.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's called the Improvineers. And I'm doing it with a bunch of good friends of mine.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I love improv. I mean, there's so many good groups, and I guess you had to do a lot of fun improv in the film too, Champions.
Yeah, I mean, Craig, he can be a little too spicy sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe talk about his girlfriend too many times. But hey, that's Craig. I'm not Craig.
Right. Right. Well, but because you're the actor playing Craig.
Yeah, I had to be all obsessed. I had to, be a different me.
Be a different me. You were on the set with many different people, and a wonderful, amazing people that you work with a lot and who have become friends. Correct?
That's correct. I met a ton of new friends. Oh,
Like AB.
What's up, Matthew?
what's up, baby?
How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you, bud?
Sorry to interrupt your very cool, important business meeting you're doing here.
It's
You look
cool, bro.
good.
We were just talking about you.
So you both met on the set?
Yes, we
Yes,
did.
yes.
Very
In
cool.
fact, when I auditioned
Yeah.
for Craig, well, not for Craig, but for Johnny,
Yeah.
they didn't really see me as Johnny, but then I auditioned for Marlon. I didn't really get the role for Marlon. And so they made a new character for me because they love my acting skills, everything that I've learned. And I've gotten a chance to actually work with AB. In fact, he's my acting coach.
I love
True.
that.
Yep. Yeah, Matthew. Matthew, when he came in and read, we knew right away. We were like, we got to find a spot for him somewhere, and we found the perfect role for him with Craig. Our I think one of the funniest guys on the team.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I loved the movie. In fact, I bought the DVD because I heard there's a lot of fun extras on it.
There's a lot of fun extras. There's some bloopers, a lot of commentary, and there's great interviews with all of the friends in the movie, all the Champions friends. You can hear all the different casts talk about their experiences working with Woody, and it's pretty great.
So since I have you here right now, AB, how
Yeah.
is it to work with your father who directed the film?
I mean, it's pretty great. I got lucky because I have a great dad, and we have a lot of fun together. And he creates a really fun work environment. But I also just I love everyone he works with, and every person that he casts. I think he's brilliant at casting, and it always leads me to meeting people like Matthew. And it's always a fun experience working with him, and grateful for it.
I love it. I love it. And I do have to say, I mean, there's something about you, Matthew, not just being an actor. You have this charisma that people let go. You're like, I don't know, like when I see Barbara Streisand, I go, because she has that charisma, and you have that.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, of course. Thank you. So, AB, I'm gonna bring you back on in a couple minutes, but I'm gonna do a few more questions with Matthew, and then we'll have some more fun. So The other question I wanted to know, and I love to ask this, is when I say the word joy, what comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind? Well, okay, let's see. I think about myself walking down the red carpet and just looking at all the people waving and showing off what I can do.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can help change their lives, for the better.
Really? What is it about changing lives for the better touches you?
I just like what people do. I like to hear their stories, and I love just to connect with them.
I love that. It is about connecting, I mean, I'm all about one of my favorite word is love. And I'm all about that and connecting, like you said. So I don't even want to say that other word, what a lot of people say, love and the H word, but yeah. Do you have a favorite piece or a play that you have either been a part of or want to be a part of?
Okay, well, question for you. Do you mean like instrument-wise or an actual play, or what do you mean by that?
Well, I do want to ask if you play instruments, but I'm asking like right now more of what, like a play or a film or a movie.
Oh, well, yes. There's one that is like stuck in my brain.
Yeah.
And Big Time Rush. I mean, come on. They're classics.
Big Time Rush?
Yeah, Big Time Rush.
Why Big Time Rush?
Well, I love all the comedy they have with each other and with Gustavo. How like he can like have a heart sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't have the heart to say it, but it just makes the whole thing fun. I love it.
I don't know. I love it. Well, I'd love to see you in that. I'd love to see you in that. So
Same here.
Now, at age 9 was your first television show. Is that true?
Yes, it is. Yo Gabba Gabba.
I saw a clip from that. It's so you had, again, certain people have that certain energy that you just go and you just light up the whole screen.
Yeah, and I even remember the lines they gave me.
What were they?
My name is Matthew, and I like to dance.
My name is Matthew. I like to dance.
And you do like to dance.
I do. I mean, I like to dance. Do you want to see some moves?
I would love to see some moves. This is wonderful. Oh, I love this. You know what? I just had an idea. How about we do the moves again and we get everybody to join in? How's that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put the gallery up here. Everybody.
Okay. There is a song to it.
Oh, there's a song to it?
Yes, there is.
Do you have the music or should I play it?
I have it.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll pull it up for you guys.
Okay. Here we go. This is like everybody's gonna get to dance now. What song is it, by the way?
Big Time Rush.
Oh, of course.
Okay, Big Time Rush from the top. Make it count, play it straight. Don't look back, don't hesitate. When you go big time, what you want, what you feel, never quit and make it real. When you're all big time, listen to Time Rush. The brand new series premieres Monday, January.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh
Did
my
I
God.
get everyone pumping?
What, who?
Did I get everyone pumping up?
I think, no, I love it. I love this. Let's see, spotlights here. Spotlights, speaker. Oh, there he is. That was great. So
Thank you.
you're an actor, you're a dancer, and you play an instrument. Is that true?
I do. I play the drums.
Oh, how cool! How long have you been playing the drums?
I think 8 years. 8 years of playing the drums. I played the bass drum in my high school,
Okay.
and I've been taking drum lessons from my friend.
Oh, how cool. I've always wanted to play the drums. I think I played the drums for about 10 minutes once, and then my mom just, yeah, she said, stop that.
Crazy. I even take piano classes too.
Oh my God. Now that is something I've always wanted to do.
Well, why not?
You know, you're right. There's no, I was reading something on the internet today that the great, and I should look it up on the blank. Lloyd, who created all these amazing houses, did most of his work between 80 and in his 80s and 90s. So it's like, it's never too late, like you said.
Yeah. It's never too late to start something new.
I wanna get a few people to ask some questions. I know they want to. I see Max Brumer is here. Max, who is a wonderful writer. Let's see, here he goes. There we go, Max.
So I read about Matthew's biography, and I can even see it on the screen. Do you remember that basketball movie you starred in just this year?
Oh yeah, Champions, lovely.
Exactly, and the reason why I haven't seen it, but the reason why it really caught my interest all of a sudden is because the plot is a basketball coach trying to teach basketball and mentor a bunch of students with learning disabilities. Back when I was an undergrad at DePaul, one of my professors, his nephew was diagnosed with high-functioning autism at a very late age, and even though he did really well in school, his search for stable employment, and it's not just him. My professor explained how a lot of students, whether it's high school or college, some struggle in school, others do really well. But when it comes to stable employment, that's the biggest challenge. So even now, he works with the top accounting firms. His main focus is accounting. And he asked me and all my colleagues when we took his class, would have been about 5 years ago. He asked us that if any of us ever got into public accounting or other businesses, that we try to spread awareness and try to set up algorithms or a special training to better accommodate those with high functioning autism, neurodivergence, in other words. I'm trying to do that at my firm right now, but we're a little busy, but other places are really becoming accommodating. So I talk a little too much. My main question, Matthew, is when you were in that movie, do you feel like, other than just having the honor of being in a film, you actually felt like you were making an impact on the lives of people with learning disability and other neurodivergence?
Yeah, I mean, I want like other people to know that we are strong, we can do anything we put our minds to, and I just think it's a big deal for all of us with special needs or any disorder, really, to have a chance to speak from the heart and to make a living. Because we want to be heard, we want to be seen, we want to be included.
Yeah.
Exactly. My professor also explained that neurodivergence, obviously they're brilliant, but they're often ostracized and face bigotry because of the way they talk or their interests.
And the thing is, for me, is I feel like we're all brothers and sisters on this planet. And I know that sounds a little schmaltzy, but that's how I feel. This is an extended family to me. So
amazing.
Thank you, Max, for that question.
And thank you for that amazing quote, David. You're a really great guy. And actually, Matt, David is how I got in connected with David was through he's best friends with one of my professors from DePaul, and you should definitely consider speaking at DePaul sometime in the future. Your wisdom could really inspire a lot of neurodivergence.
I hope so. I hope to.
And would you be comfortable putting your email address in the chat? And again, I have to go in about 15 minutes.
What we could do is I'll connect you to his manager and we'll see what we can work out.
That would be great.
Right.
Thanks. Yeah.
I love it. Thank you. I love connection. Like you said, that's one of your favorite things, to connect.
It is.
What I did want to ask you too. I mean, you are a versatile act. How was it playing on the hit show Weeds?
Weeds? Okay. Weeds was the best thing that ever happened.
Really?
They were even looking for an actor with a disability. So when I said, no, I don't need the script, I got it memorized. They immediately, they were like, excuse me, can you give us a minute? And I'm like, okay, am I in trouble here? But they ran out to my mom and said, we want your son. And that was my first, almost like after Yo Gab Gabba, this was a big deal.
Right. Well, Weeds, I don't know how many scenes scenes. I don't know how many seasons it went, but that's a huge show.
It is a big show. I mean, a lot of people like to watch it.
Eli? I was looking for you at your bus stop. See, you found your way home.
My dad told me not to talk to strangers.
Well, I'm Dr. Savetti. Your dad sent me to come get you. Give me this. Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
I like Yoda too. When I was a kid, my dad, he wasn't a good guy like yours. He'd go out a lot at night, leave me alone.
Were you scared?
Oh yeah. I had a Star Wars videotape. I'd play it. Made me feel safe.
What's a videotape?
You're messing with me, huh? All right, come on.
I want to ask you about Craig in Champions. How did that come about?
That's a good question. Let me start by saying, when I first auditioned, and I think I mentioned this when maybe was on the screen, and so I first auditioned for the role of Johnny.
Yeah.
Didn't get it. But then I auditioned for Marlon. I didn't get that either. But after AB and Bobby looked at my audition tapes, they're like, you know what? We'll find a character for him.
Right.
So they probably chatted, and they're probably like, you know what? We're gonna make him a girlfriend obsessed character in this movie.
I love that. And what was it like working with Woody and Cheech?
Working with Woody and Cheech, amazing. I mean, outstanding. And AB probably knows this joke because his dad used to say that all the time to us when we got it right.
Oh my God. I mean, I grew up, I had the Cheech and Chong albums. So when I saw Cheech on there, I was going, oh my God, I love him. And the whole cast was amazing.
Yes. Am I unmuted? Am I?
You are unmuted.
Yeah. What Matthew was saying, every time we were able to move on from the scene, Bobby would go outstanding, and it kind of became our thing. Everybody wanted to get the outstanding, But yeah, Cheech was outstanding, and so was Woody, and so were all the friends. It was such a fun experience, wasn't it, Matt? It was like winter camp. We kept calling it.
Yeah, and it's like the best acting class ever.
Yeah, yeah, it was fun.
Oh my God. How long did it take to film?
2.5 months.
Very nice. Very nice. And where was it filmed?
Canada, Winnipeg, Canada.
We filmed it in Winnipeg, which the locals there call it Winterpeg because it's so cold, and it's in a province in Canada called Manitoba that we call Manasnoba because it was very snowy. And Matthew is being sweet by not mentioning that we filmed in freezing conditions, -40, and it was freezing. We had snow days a couple times because there were blizzards, and we had to drive out to the locations, and it was very slippery. It was a winter wonderland. It was very
It
cold.
sure was, bud.
Yeah.
I love how we say winter wonderland as we slide across the ice.
Yes.
So I asked you this, AB, but now I'm going to ask Matthew. What was it like working with Bobby Fairley?
Working with Bobby Fairley, I mean, he is amazing. I mean, he's an outstanding director.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's got a really nice heart. Like, he's patient, kind. He is so funny. I remember when we got like a scene right, he'd come out and be like, "Hot dives for everyone." And it's just amazing. Like, he was the best. And so are you, AB. I mean, come on.
It runs in the family. Well, I know that from when I've met Bobby and Peter, always, oh my God, you were talking about the heart, and the heart is so open. I had the connection that I connected with them both is because we were all mutual friends of Danny Murphy, and I was a friend of Danny Murphy, not like your dad was and all that, but we just the connection that they have, and to this extended family too, is just incredible. And again, I think that's one of my favorite words too, heart. I used to collect Streisand albums, which I still do, and also Wicked Witches of the West. I might still have one or two of them here, but since my heart healing, as I call it, 10 years ago, I now collect hearts. So
Wow. I love Danny Murphy. Danny Murphy is incredible, and he was a longtime friend of my dad and Pete's, and he used a wheelchair, and my uncle Peter always tells the story that when they first made the movie Dumb and Dumber, Danny came to the screening, and Peter asked him, "What did you think?" And he said, "Well, I loved it, except there was nobody with any disabilities." And he said, "What?" He goes, "There was nobody in a wheelchair or anybody with a disability, so it didn't feel like real life to me."
Yeah.
And ever since then, they made sure to put somebody with a disability in every single one of their movies. So he was very influential to them, and such a great person. And I think that's so important because that's what real life is. Real life, people have different things, and we all deserve to be included and to be represented and seen. And that's really important.
yeah,
I agree on that.
yeah, definitely. This is a question to both of you. Tell us one of your favorite stories from a set of Champions.
Okay, I'm gonna let AB go first on this one because it's gonna be the best one.
Well, I had the honor of getting to, so in the movie Champions, the basketball team, is the Friends, and there's 10 of them, and they all lived in the same hotel. And since I was their coach, I had the honor of living with them. So every day I would get to go to set with them in the van. And sometimes the drives were long. And then when we'd finish filming for the day, we'd get back in the van, we'd all go back to the hotel. And so honestly, like there's a lot of really good memories, but I just loved so many of those van rides because we'd start playing the radio and singing songs and doing karaoke. And that was always a lot of fun whenever we all just got together and were singing and dancing. And there was a girl on the team, the only girl on the team, Cosentino, played by Madison Tevlin, who has Down syndrome. And she had a big birthday party on set. And so we all went back to the hotel one day, after shooting, and her mom had thrown a party in the little ballroom at the hotel, and we danced and we sang, and it was the best party I think I've ever been to. Yes, it was a great big party. Woody was there, and Caitlin Olsen, and Matthew was tearing up the dance floor.
I mean,
The stories that we accumulate through those times on the set and through our life. How about you, Matthew? What's one of your favorite stories on the set?
okay, so I remember in the credits. So if you've seen the movie, you'll see me on the drum set, and actually, this is where AB came into play. So I wanted to play the drums, and I have mentioned this on my audition takes, and I said I'm a drummer, and I'm like, I hope I get to play drums someday, and so after watching my best friend and being in this band, I'm like, no, I want to be part of that. AB is like, I'm sorry, we already shot it. I was all bummed, but it's fine, not a big deal. And so he talked to some people, and he's like, you know what? I want Matthew to play the drums. He's mentioned it a few times, and so he's like, you know what? And then I think his dad's like, you know what? We can have him play in the credits. And so he came to me one day and said, Matthew, I have a surprise for you. I get you to play the drums in the credits. In the credits. And I was just blown out of my mind. Like, AB, I want to say thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance to play. It was a lot of fun.
I'm glad it worked out. Yeah. At first it was like, oh no, and then it worked perfectly.
Oh,
and he crushed drums.
Oh, just cracking them. I love it. Now, AB, when did you become a coach?
I haven't been an acting coach that long. I started kind of coaching and acting just when I started working with my dad and started working with different actors and stuff. But I started coaching basketball actually since I was in middle school, and in high school, I actually myself coached a basketball team for people with intellectual disabilities. And I worked with the Special Olympics a bunch. And so this job on Champions kind of just fit perfectly for me. I got to coach in basketball, and then I myself am an actor, so kind of helped as coaching all the friends. A lot of them were first-time actors, and that kind of then led me into working with Matthew and Madison and some other people, and where I'm at now.
Yeah. And I was, of course, looking through the internet, and I saw some of your comedy, and you are outstanding. I was like, I almost fell out of my chair. When did you know that you loved to do comedy?
I grew up, in a very comedic household, and I've always loved making people laugh. And I think that when you're on stage and you're laughing and someone else is laughing, it's this really beautiful, sweet moment that you're sharing with someone. It's like how Matthew got up and started dancing and we all joined him. That was so nice, right? I was looking at everyone's faces. We were all smiling. And whenever you get that, that connection, heart to heart, human to human, making someone feel happy and feel joy, I feel lucky that I get to hopefully do that. So I don't know. I've always been drawn to making people laugh, and getting to do it as my job is just the luckiest thing.
Right. Well, I know we have Luke Zimmerman here, and I'm going to bring him on because he has a question. Luke, let's see, add spotlight. Is he there? Is he there? Are you there, Luke? There he is. Hey, Luke.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, so we have AB here and Matthew. Do you have a question for one of them?
Yes, to AB first, and then Matthew.
Oh, okay.
All right.
AB, I love your movie. It's so freaking funny. Made all funny movie with your brother. But here's a question of mine. In your movie, there's something about Mary. How do you get that quarterback of the Green Bay Packers in that movie?
How did we get the quarterback to be in it, Brett Favre?
Yes, how you get him in that movie?
That is a great question. My dad and my uncle Pete have always been really big sports guys, and we're from New England, which is like the biggest sports area, And I think from very early on, they were always asking athletes that they were kind of maybe new through someone to come make an appearance, and people were always kind of popping up. They were already known for working with quarterbacks and hockey players. So when I don't know exactly how they got him, but they sent him the script and he was happy to do it. He jumped in, right away. I think it was a fun role for him, and you're working with Cameron Diaz.
Yeah. Oh my God! What a great!
Oh my God, Cameron Diaz is so fine when you put that thing in your hair.
That's what I was thinking of right now. It makes me want to put some right. Well, nuts.
A little secret though, you can see in a lot of their movies, there's secretly a lot of football players. Tom Brady actually makes an appearance secretly in Stuck on You, and there's
I saw that one.
Yeah, Cam Neely from the Bruins is in Dumb and Dumber, so they always have random athletes. And,
you did Dumb and Dumber or Dumb or Dumber.
Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to Matthew. I watched this movie called The Sapiens. I love that film. I do, Matthew. But in the movie Sapiens, do you practice basketball or you just wing it?
What was your question?
In the movie Sapiens, what you did, I watched it. How you know about basketball? Do you learn it? You just go for it.
Yeah, so I actually do play. I play in my front yard.
I see.
I took basketball a couple times, and I just love the sport. It's a lot of fun to play, and I've been playing since I was young.
I see.
At 8, and I love it.
But did AB teach you about basketball?
I didn't even need coaching because I played on teams.
I don't know. I think I did a pretty good job. No, they were all really good already. We ran some drills and stuff, but everybody was pretty good. And we mostly had to just run like drills so that when we shot it, it looked like, we knew exactly who to pass to, who to do the layup. We kind of had to plan those out.
I see. But the Woody Harrelson you work with, Matthew, did he keep his cool or did he lost it with you on the set?
No, so actually we both lost it.
Oh, they both lost it.
We both lost it because
how he lost it?
Because at one point, sorry, I'll take over there. But one time we were gonna do an acting scene, and then when AB and Bobby said we're gonna take a break, I just like kept moving my hands, and like he followed me, like we were doing like a little mirror image, and we both lost it because we were doing a bunch of crazy things together. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds great.
But-
Thank you, Luke.
Yeah,
These
it
are
was
Thank
cool.
you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. But you know, you learn about David Matthew because with David here, he's the one close to me a lot in these times. He's a great guy. You learn from David Matthew. We have David Happy Matthew in this movie. He's the best close.
Oh, thank you. And we have the same last name, but we don't know how we got it.
It's weird.
Agreed.
I
We all
know.
the same last name, but different first names.
It's a good weird.
Yeah, and weird way.
Oh my God.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you, Luke.
guys. Thank you.
Very nice. I love this. I love this visit. So let's see. I have a question again for both of you. What is something in your life that you are most proud of?
Yeah, but
I'm most proud of this movie. I really loved working on this, and I loved watching, not only 10 actors, but also all the actors we had as our background actors. I loved watching everyone get an opportunity to show how awesome they are at acting, at performing, at playing basketball. I've worked on a lot of movies, and every day, it's like going to any other job. You could have a great day or a bad day, but no matter what happened on Champions on the set, I always had a good day because I was surrounded by so much joy, and so many, everybody there was so kind, and so no matter what was happening, you left feeling great. And so that's I don't know, I was really proud of the whole team, and I was proud to be a part of it.
Well, I'm glad you were a part of it, and I'm glad it was made because it showed that it was a family working on this.
That's nice to hear. Thank you.
Matthew, what about you? What do you
Yeah.
what is something in your life that you are most proud of?
I'm most proud of about my family and my friends, even my girlfriend. I'm so fortunate to have them.
Yeah, it is.
And if it weren't for my mom not push me hard enough to get this role, I would not have met AB or you. And I'm just proud of my mom for helping me get to where I am and to have a good and lasting friendship with her.
There's
And-
nothing like a good mama.
Yeah, and also I have a great family. I mean, if I could give one of my families if I can give a shout out to one of my favorite people in my family, it has to be my brother. My brother has always been there for me and always supportive of me, and I'm proud of him, of his hard work.
I think Matt, also you're forgetting to give a shout out to the family member that's my personal favorite, which is your cat, Spicy Mayo.
Did you say Spicy Mayo?
Yes, that's my
Hey.
cat's name.
Where is she, and why has she not made an appearance yet?
Yeah, let's see Spicy
I mean,
Mayo.
My mom's looking for her right now.
Oh,
Oh,
Spicy Mayo.
we found her.
Sometimes
Everybody, Spicy Mayo.
she makes an appearance in Matthew's auditions. There she is.
Hey, Spicy.
Yeah.
Are you spicy?
No wonder you guys gave me the spicy roll.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
She looks sweet.
she looks good. She's being really sweet right now, but she's usually a lot spicier.
Look at those eyes.
Agreed.
Wow.
I mean, she likes to attack birds.
I have to say, everybody, not every day we get to see Spicy Mayo make an appearance on an interview. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my God. Well, hey, we have a few more people too who want to ask questions. I know, and you might know this lovely lady, Shannon Durex. Shannon.
Hey.
Hi, Shannon.
Hey. Oh, there's one thing that I didn't mention. When I first met Matthew, it was through Born Out Players, and we did a movie together. It's called The Secret Life of Dorks.
Oh, you did that together?
Yes, we did.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, no. So my question for you, Matthew, what's it like to work on Champions?
Well, first of all, pardon me, I accent burped, but working on Champions, I mean, where did I begin? I mean, the audition process was fun, even though my mom pushed me too hard, but
And you're so happy she did.
I'm happy she did. But getting a chance to work with big stars like Woody, Caitlin, all these big and amazing stars. They're so fun to work with. Their acting astonishing, and it's like the best acting experience I could ever get. And to be in a barely movie, like I don't think they've ever worked with people with disabilities before. And I feel like they gave me a chance, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud that Bobby gave me a chance to be on this really cool movie. And I'm so proud that I got to work with AB, like the AB Fairy, because he is amazing.
Wait, Matthew.
I love it. I love it when friendships manifest throughout your life that are with you, and you know they're going to be with you throughout your life.
Yes.
Thank you, Shannon.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. And she's, of course, going to Born to Act Players too, as we know.
Yeah, she's in the Saturday group.
So we have another one here. I know Mark Wells, you've been raising your hand. Here is Mr. Mark Wells.
I've been a Special Olympics athlete for almost 30 years. Yeah, I'm 41 years old. When you did the Fairley Brothers movie, I'm a Fairley Brothers fan myself, and Champions myself. In Champions, do you have to work very, very hard to make this film possible?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes, because there's a lot of waiting. There's a lot of going over the script, table reads. But it was worth it because we got to work with the one and only AB.
Yeah, because one of my best Fairley Brothers movie is Stuck on You.
Yeah.
The twins try to get along very, very well, and one of them dated a girl. Well, one of them dates a girl and the other one dates a girl. Do they fight each other and try to stay together as brothers?
In the movie, in Stuck on You?
Yeah, Stuck on You. That's one of my favorite movies as when I was in high school.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I don't fully remember. But I'm really glad that you brought up Stuck on You because I was in Best Buddies in high school. My cousin John was the president. And on one of those scenes where they're kind of fighting the brothers, it's a hockey scene. Do you remember that they're playing hockey? My cousin John brought our Best Buddies program from our high school, and they're all in the movie in the crowd. And so I always think about Best Buddies when I watch that scene with
Well,
that's
great questions, Mark. Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Zimmerman, sir.
Sir. Oh my goodness, this is fun today. I'm having so much fun. And I have a few other questions to ask. And let's see, what is coming up? What is coming up for both of you?
Go, Davey. You can go first.
Bobby, I just worked with Bobby on another movie we just finished over at Paramount. It's a Christmas comedy, but it's going to come out next year. So next Christmas, we made a Jack Black Christmas movie. So working on that, and yeah, that's what I got going on.
What was your job on the movie?
I worked as I was the acting coach for the kids. There's a bunch of kids in the movie, and the movie is about a kid with dyslexia that writes a letter, "Dear Santa," but he accidentally writes "Dear Satan." And Jack Black Satan, and Satan shows up, and so it was a lot of fun. I was their coach, and I was the assistant to my dad, Bobby Farrelly. I'm his the director's assistant. So I've been with him on this whole project, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm excited for y'all to see it, and that'll be next year. And I know Matthew, even though there's been a strike, he's been writing and doing a lot of fun things. So you want to tell him what you've been up to, Matt? What you
Yeah,
got next?
so I've been writing different scripts. I've been very busy. I've been doing a lot of improv. I've done a lot of let's see, what else can I think of? Oh, I was just working on another project, but I'm not allowed to say because I had to sign an NDA.
Of course, of course.
Big
But-
top secret.
Yeah, but it all comes down to, just living life, having fun. And I can't wait for the next acting role that comes my way.
And I think Matthew's open to to speak for you, Matt. But you've been writing a lot, and he's a very talented screenwriter. And I think Matt and I are hoping to maybe write a fun little short film or do something together, and maybe get some kind of cool project going, right, Matt? Because I think
I
that
can't wait for that.
we've been doing a little writing together, and we're really excited.
Love that. Have you ever thought of directing, AB?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of gearing up to do that. I've been shadowing my dad these last couple of years, and I'm kind of getting ready to head that direction. I love doing stand-up comedy, but I mostly just I do it because it's fun. But making movies is what I really love. So kind of hoping to hopefully head towards that direction.
Well, and I have to say, I'm going to jump back just a little when you were talking about working with your dad. And I'm so about family myself. Right now, I'm with my mom up north. She's going to be turning 98 in March.
Oh, my goodness.
No. And
90. Wow.
yeah, yeah. And she even said, "How did I get here?" So we're hoping to do the 100 birthday party. So you're all invited.
Great.
Awesome.
But it's interesting. I've been thinking about my dad lately, who left about 20 years ago. And
Sorry.
Thanks. And listening to you and the relationship that you have with your father, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I feel very lucky, very, very fortunate.
So this is for both of you as well. What do you want the most at this moment in your life?
Matt, you want to start? Or you want me to start?
I'll let you go, bud. I want to hear what you have to say.
What I want the most is to keep telling stories, with people that we haven't really seen or that haven't gotten to tell their story yet, such as like Champions. That was so fun. I want to keep making projects that make everyone feel included and seen. I believe we all deserve to see ourselves on the screen. And so that's what I want to do, is just keep creating fun characters that we all can connect to. And yeah.
Matthew?
I want to be able to make my own movie. I also want to be a series regular in a TV show someday.
I could definitely see that. I mean, my gosh. Yeah, it's like another family show, or not even that. I mean, you can have your own business, whatever you could write the show.
Yeah, I mean, the dream is to write and be in a Big Time Rush show. Revival.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do have a question for AB.
Oh, you have a question for AB?
Yeah. What was it like to have your first cameo in a long time in the movie Champions?
I did have a little cameo in Champions, but the reason we did that is because we filmed a bus scene. For anyone that's seen the movie Champions, there's a scene on the bus, and we took all day to film, and the bus was so small we couldn't fit the crew in there. So they planted some of the crew to look like we were also on the bus, but we had earpieces in, and Bobby was telling me what to tell the actors, and so we didn't have to keep going because the bus was actually moving. So it was a very complicated scene, and I got to be in it. But a fun thing, you can actually watch me. I make a little appearance in a lot of my dad's movies, which is kind of fun.
I love that. It's sort of like Hitchcock makes a little appearance in his movies.
Yeah, little cameos.
Champion! Champions! 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 It doesn't matter what they say when they see me. It doesn't matter what they thinking about me. It doesn't matter if my name's on the marquee. Things they can call me, 'cause I know who I see. Because we got a heart like a lion, and we're never giving up when we fighting. Standing taller than the fear, we not frightened. 'Cause we're united like thunder and lightning. Yeah, don't matter where we're from, we reach the peak as one. 'Cause love is the champion, love is the champion, love is the champion.
Thank you all and my AB for popping in and surprising the wonderful Matthew.
Yes, thank you all for having me. Thank you so much. I this has really just made my day to be here with you all. So thank you.
You made my day, AB.
Yeah, I surprised you here.
And Matthew, thank you so much. It's seriously a joy and pleasure to have you on.
Well, thank you for letting me be on here. Like, this is a dream come true.
Oh,
I've gotten to see a lot of my favorite actors be on Meet the Biz, and now I'm on Meet the Biz, so it's a dream come true.
I love it. Well, I hope we get to work.
David, if anybody in here, like I work with Matthew in acting and coaching, and I work with Madison on Zoom, and if anyone in here wants to do some fun stuff like that with me, I'll give David my contact info, and we can set up some kind of Zoom thing or something and do stuff like this if anybody's interested. Okay.
That would be great. And the other thing is this, I don't know how far you are from Inglewood, but we have the studio in Inglewood, Performing Arts Studio West, and we would love to have you, both.
Great.
Or one or the other come in and do a class one day. We're usually there, I think, from 10 to 1, Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, I'd
I
love that.
love that.
Big improv thing or some kind of fun class. I could bring some stuff. It would be that. I would love to do that with you all.
Yeah, and I've taken this improv class I've taken has so many fun games. I can like share them with AB and we can try and work something out.
I love this. Yeah. I love it. Well, hey, let's all get a group shot here. We'll and what should be the word we say on the count of 3, Matthew?
Oh, easy. We are number 1.
We are number 1, okay? We'll remove that. We'll do the gallery view. Okay, on the count of 3, we're all gonna say, we are number 1. All right? 1, 2, 3.
We're all number 1.
Remember Marcus Markovich?
You gotta make that!
Well, he got fired.
Marcus, get off the court.
Oh! That wasn't nice. Nothing but bad news for the Iowa Stallions.
What an idiot.
Mr. Markovich, I will offer you community service, coaching adults with intellectual disabilities.
Your Honor, we're talking
Whoa. No boo-boo words.
Okay, fellas, we're gonna do a simple ball handling exercise.
My girlfriend loves this.
It's impossible to coach these guys.
You don't have to turn them into the Lakers. They just need to feel like a team.
We're gonna need some help.
You're getting a player off the injured list.
Welcome to the team, Cousin Tina. What's with the boogie board?
You do you, I do me, okay? Where do you get this guy?
He just showed up one day.
This is my sister, Alex. You want to do couple karaoke with us? I don't like karaoke.
get knocked down.
Can I get up again?
You're never gonna keep me down.
You know the game better than anybody.
You gotta defend over here.
You got to learn to build relationships.
I'm new to all this.
Yeah, can tell.
Hey, we got next. Don't make me say it. Make you say what? That's a boo-boo word.
We got next.
Coach, this doesn't feel right.
I should be coaching in the NBA.
Well, you never know where things could lead.
No doubt.
You can get this team to the Special Olympics finals. You might be ready to be back in the NBA.
We've been following your incredible story, Coach. Marcus is just one win away from qualifying for the regional tournament.
I don't know if you're brave or crazy.
Give me a hug, coach.
But I know this is your shot at being champions.
Girlfriend problems?
That was fun.
You were passable.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Makes sense.
Oh, what, am I that bad looking?
You know McConaughey.
Thank you, both of you. This has just been beautiful.
Thank you all. Thank you all so much.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you for having us on.
Yes.